Hey everybody, Dustin Thompson, Chapter Director for the Sierra Club Delaware chapter here again. In our last video, we showed that rates are increasing on both the electric and gas on the supply side of your bill, Delmarva bill. This is all about Delmarva's customers, and on the gas distribution side as well. As a reminder, those supply costs are set by the market, and DPL does not make money on those. It's a pass-through. It's whatever the market price is. That's what we pay as Delmarva Power customers. They do, however, make money on the distribution or delivery side, which they did increase for gas customers, but not electric customers. So why did these rates grow up? Well, on the supply side, or the cost of energy, gas or electric, rates went up largely because the supply of gas is not keeping up with demand. And that's true both for electric and gas customers. The U.S. is now exporting more natural gas than ever in our nation's history, and we're using it more and more for heating our homes and businesses, and our electric grid in this region is powered by more than 50% or around 50% natural gas. This over-reliance on one fuel type is causing a lot of price volatility, and that is showing up on these energy bills and increases in both in the gas and electric markets. That's the supply side. Now, in addition to these fuel costs, right? So gas for heating your home or gas for powering your power plant, and that fuel cost is historically one of the largest drivers of electricity cost increases in PJM. We're now being charged with multiple historic capacity auctions. We talked about capacity auctions in last year's videos. You can find those on our YouTube channel. But the independent market monitor for PJM found that around 40 to 45% of the costs of that capacity auction for the last 3 years, about 21.3 billion with a B dollars, of those costs that we're now paying were from data centers outstripping supply. We are now paying for that on our energy bills in the supply cost section of our bills. We'll talk more about data center impacts on energy prices in our next video and what's ahead for Delaware. Spoiler alert, not good. On the gas side, we're using a lot more gas for power now. PJM, again, about 50% gas fired. Delaware, in-state generation, about 80% gas fired. We also have about half the homes in Delaware using gas for heating, and we're exporting all of this liquefied natural gas. All of this has come together and caused the market to increase the prices of gas across the board. And that's showing up in our gas bills and electric bills on the supply portion of our bills. On the distribution side for gas, DP&L heavily invests in the gas distribution and electric distribution systems, so poles and wires and pipelines. This is the only way they can make a return and money for their shareholders. Delaware is also a very gas-friendly state for new construction. Most homes now are by default piped for gas. So while developers have to pay for that initial investment to run new pipes, it's on all ratepayers, gas customers, to maintain those new pipes forever. This has led and will continue to lead to ever-increasing costs to maintain that system and prevent safety issues. Now, I will say we passed a bill last session that gives the PSC more authority to really dive deep and make sure these investments are really needed for safety, because you don't want, right, leaky pipes that can lead to a lot of safety issues, but you want to make sure we're not like gold plating or doing anything simply to make money for shareholders. That bill should come into effect later this year. Unfortunately, Delmarva had this last rate increase that we're paying for and seeing now, and another one, and they filed two more all before that law went into effect. And we should push back and demand that that law be held when it comes to deciding these rates. Again, going to remind everyone during these videos, Energize Delaware has a lot of programs out there to help you save money on your energy bills now and into the future. They have a direct assistance for folks who want to participate in energy efficiency programming, and you can get direct bill assistance, so they can actually help pay you to help pay your bill down. Delmarva also has a number of programs for folks who are worried about getting behind on their bills. None of these programs are perfect. I'm not stumping for them. I just want to make sure that people know that these options exist now that didn't exist last year. So hopefully it can help as many people as they can help. In the next video, we're going to talk about what should we expect in the future as data centers come to the region and to Delaware. Hope you tune in.